Welcome to Let's Be Friends podcast number 14. With me today, your host, Lucas III, with Mr. Josh.
Hey, it's me.
Moa.
Hello.
And then Monsieur Cam.
Ayo.
Why didn't I get it?
Because
I'm
you're a criminal.
Wow.
It's,
No message. Let's go.
well, I guess it's only fair from my earlier comment.
Just be happy you didn't get inmate 342 or something. Generation 6.
Okay, let's just get the insults out of the way. Go on,
Yeah,
get them all off your chest.
Right. Hope for the best.
No, I think I'll save mine just in case there's a situation arises a bit later.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah. Holding your
Save
card
the
close to your
vinegar.
chest.
I am holding cards actually.
Let the vinegar pour. Oh my god, he's got cards.
He's genuinely holding hands.
Yeah, they're on my desk.
Damn, Kenneth Graham. Okay,
Yes,
so
I'll
how
hold
is
them close to my chest.
how's everyone's week been? Oh my god, he's actually holding them close to his chest.
Who's gonna go first?
Well, I was asking how's everyone's week been. No.
Yeah,
But, I mean, we'll talk over each other if we all answer at once.
Well, how about we do it like a
Here we go
conversation
now.
and then we listen.
my week has been pretty good. It's been my last week in Oslo. I'm moving home in a few hours. I'm getting up pretty early to ride my car back home with my stuff. So, yeah, it's been pretty nice.
Is it a long drive?
What?
Is it a long drive?
Yeah, it's about 5 hours, but
Yeah.
I have books.
Oh wait, you're not driving?
No, God, no. My dad, my parents came over here too.
Okay.
When you said
I
was
do
driving
not want to
home-
drive
That's
that
alright
far.
then.
You said I was driving
My
home
parents
and then
came up
books.
to help me move, so they're staying at a hotel here, and then they're gonna come pick us up in the morning
Ooh.
and chug my stuff in the trunk and just get the fuck out of here.
Is it that bad?
No, I'm really gonna miss it. It's not that bad, but yeah. So that's my week. How's
He says this now, and there'll be like a dust-shaped mower. Like when she leaves, she's running so far.
Like the
You
road running
ever
of
seen that?
dust trails.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a dust mower shape.
Oh yeah.
like little dots around where it used to be blinking a little.
Yeah.
She
Exactly.
darts off and all her clothes are still in the same spot. She has to dart back.
Jesus, I don't want to run naked. Next person.
Go, Josh.
Well, I mean, you move that fast, just run straight out of your clothes.
I am. True.
How's your week been then, Josh? Your past week?
Pretty uneventful. Much is going. Much.
Wow. Oh, wow.
So exciting.
Pretty. Yeah, I mean, I'm living the high life.
You got a new headset though.
Yes, I did. I did get a new headset. That is something. I guess.
I mean,
Fair enough then.
You could tell the tale of what kept happening with your old headset.
Oh, it's just I've had them for years actually. Sennheiser, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
There's a problem that I think that it pulled on where the cord goes into the speaker, and it would just fray, just where it connects. And then when I fixed that, it was all just do it yourself kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think come to a point where it started to pull the wire away from the solder on the speaker, so I've had to solder that half a dozen times on each side. So I'll fix one side, and then the next side will break.
Oh,
And then the next side will break, and then the next side will break, and then the next side will break.
Too much effort. What did you put on your headset?
Them solder skills.
Well, they were
though.
just headphones. I mean, they were pretty good.
Is my go?
Yeah, Cam, how's your week?
It's all my go. I haven't really pushed my...
There's some lovely scratching coming from you, Luke. I wish I could hear that noise all the time, and I'm sure everyone watching the podcast does too.
Put it on a loop. That'll be the podcast from now on. Just scratch.
No. Let's skip that part, shall we?
Can I scratch too?
Yes, please.
No, get.
Stop it, guys.
He's-
Someone's
So
scratching.
itchy.
Yeah, no, that's
There's
not
no-
coming through.
Oh, damn it.
Have you
Damn it,
finished,
that's
Josh?
unleashed.
Is it my go yet?
Yes.
Fine.
Luke makes the executive decision.
Well, I'm trying to
Yes.
move this along, and Josh
Josh
is
is finished.
just sit there and God damn it.
I guess.
That was your day, Cam. Or week.
My week has been pretty damn good. Although, like, I'm home alone now. Like, my mum and dad have gone away for the week.
Better make some good traps.
Now I've just got a baseball bat.
Oh.
My mum and
Way
dad have
more
gone away
efficient.
for the week.
Got a baseball bat and a fucking attitude.
And they took the dogs with them. Like, they normally leave the dogs so that I've got a bit of company, and they took the dogs this time. And the house is just so empty.
Why'd they take the dog?
Because they've gone away somewhere where they can take the dogs with them. Like, if it was up to my mum, she'd take the dogs everywhere. Maybe not my dog, but certainly the big dog, which is hers. She'd take it everywhere. But she took mine as well. So I'm left home alone.
Yeah, it's really
Took
weird
my
when you live
dog.
with pets and then suddenly there's no pets. And you're like,
It's just so empty.
what the fuck is this?
It's just so
That
weird.
wish that was a bloody case here. Wish they take the pet every time. God damn.
And then on last Friday, I booked my tickets to Chicago again.
Yay! When will you be going?
Yeah.
I will be going on the 12th of August, so in 2 weeks today.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
that's not
soon.
far.
That's pretty soon. It was only like 3 weeks since I was last there.
That's nice.
So I
You
can't-
think you wouldn't be able to see each other much with the distance and everything, but
Yeah, but
you got lucky with your job.
yeah, I can afford the tickets. No, it's mainly just the time off I struggle with. But we'll make it work.
So
Matt,
Luke, how was your
And there's
your
Will
week?
Fizzle.
Exactly.
Right, back to stupid fucking animals. Right, mine
what?
from setting back my week. So I'm allowed to discuss animals.
Oh,
On
okay.
Sunday, Monday, and today, my nan and my granddad have been gone.
Mhm.
So we've been, she's got Kira to look after my great grandmother, so there's no need for us. But the chickens need to be taken care of.
The
that's fine.
chickens?
Yeah.
Are they angry?
No, they're not the animal that's the problem.
Oh, okay.
The animal that's the problem is George.
Oh,
The little white,
George!
the little
Not George!
George is lovely.
fuck George.
Oh, wow.
Your friend? Oh, well then.
No, listen. He
Oh.
is the biggest nanny's boy, bigger than me out of the whole family. Like, she was gone for like 2 nights, and he likes to sleep with her. So he was constantly trying to keep getting upstairs, like in the middle of the night, scratching on the door and whatnot. And the carer was like, "I don't have the keys to go upstairs," so she wasn't able to show him that they went home. And he would just be like, I could hear him from in here. He was like next door now. He was like running around the house yapping, yap yap yap, yap 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 yap. It was driving me mental.
That impression, though.
What?
Nothing?
Yap 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 yap.
I don't mind small dogs. They're fun to play with, but I don't think I could ever have a small dog.
No,
just-
same here.
From experience, they're just fussy and
I've got
Yeah.
they're so noisy. They have small dog syndrome. They just want to fight everything that's bigger than them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a good example of how much love he has for my nan. He has bad legs, yeah, so he can't jump on top of the sofa. So whenever he wants to jump on top of the sofa, we have to pick him up. Like, he'll start crying, and then we're like, "Oh, I can't go to the fucking sofa." So, pick him up, put him on it, and then he'll go to sleep. No, yeah, he's got really, really bad legs. My nan walks through the gate. He's off that sofa like a flash. He's like bolting up the garden. He's running back and forth from the house to her, like going yap 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 yap.
Love
That's like-
feels no pain.
Scared the shit out of the cat. The cat was sleeping next to him. The cat was clinging to me.
That's like my dog. She has, I think she has arthritis in her legs as well. And she'll be just laying down in the yard, and there'll be a noise up at the back fence, and she just bolts straight up the yard. Like, there's no worry in the world. and then she'll just slowly hobble back down the yard. But she hears a sound. She's up there like a flash.
Also, another thing that made my week: Battle of Five Armies trailer dropped.
Wait, what?
Battle of Five Armies trailer dropped.
Oh, I haven't watched that one yet.
It looks so good.
I should watch it after the podcast then.
What I like as well is that there's not too many shots of the dragon. Wasn't like a teaser more than a trailer. So it's nice to see that they're focusing more on the end part of the book rather than still focusing on Smaug.
Smaug. Yeah, because that's what it's about.
Yeah. It was still... Oh, Cam.
Oh, the trouble.
Oh, the trouble. Cam
He
Cam
said there was still
had
powder in his coffee.
I'm back. That was disgusting. I had to mute my mic.
Right.
I don't know how I managed that.
I
was
ran out of coffee.
Oh, that's
You
sad.
guys are disgusting. I hate coffee.
What?
Yeah, it's just
I mean, to be fair,
Like
I hated coffee
dank
until
water and it's gross.
I started working. I hated coffee, and then now coffee on the morning is the best thing.
I guess you have to learn to like it, I guess.
Wait, Luke, what
Something like that.
about the chickens?
Nope, nothing.
What about the chickens? What?
Over the chickens, and the cat and the kitten. Well, it's like halfway between the cat and the kitten. He was about to have a fight.
It's a cat.
Like, it's a kitten.
Yes.
He likes to fight with people. So he can be sitting next to you, and then all of a sudden he'll start trying to like grab your fingers and try to kill you through cuts, bleeding you to death. And there's this big.
What kind of a fucking cat do you have?
There's a big black chicken, and she's like the mother hen of them all.
Uh-huh.
Like she's the boss, and she doesn't like the cat. So whenever the cat's like lying on the grass, like she'll come up to him and start trying to peck at him, trying to get his eyes or something.
What is wrong with your animals?
Very
And
territorial.
the animals in Wales.
You got chickens going for the
They're fucking
eyes. You've
crazy.
got cats trying to kill you.
Yes. So I saw the chicken, like she was doing this really creeping type thing. She was like pecking, going closer, pecking at the ground, but looking at the cat and going closer every time, like she was trying to sneak up on it. It was just lying there. So I saw this coming and I thought, oh hell no! So I jumped off the platform going down because like it's on a lower level. So like the gates here and the ground's by there and these steps going down. I jumped off the platform between the cat and the chicken, as if to be like no. But then I slipped and landed on the cat.
What?
Oh dear
Is
Lord.
the cat alright?
Yeah, the cat's fine, but it's just like
Well, did
I
you
just,
fall and like sit on it?
like fell on my back.
On the cat?
Oh, poor kitty.
Well, only like a bit of him because he managed to get mostly out of the way.
Oh my god. What a saviour you
I would have
are.
loved to see that in slow motion. Just Luke like falling slowly, and the cat's just like realizing what's about to happen, and like starting to bolt for its life.
The chicken just
It would have
stood
been
there
amazing.
thinking, my plan worked. I got the Luke to land on the cat.
I have been saved. Right now, those chickens are building a statue of you, Luke.
No, the chicken was going for the cat. My plan was to save the cat, Josh.
Okay.
So the cat is building a statue of Luke.
Well, the cat's lazy as buggery, so they won't do anything. They're
True.
looking at.
And that's okay. Well, should we move on to questions?
Why not?
Yeah, sure.
Well, does anyone want to go first?
Nope.
I can go first.
Okay.
Just because why not? So my question for this week's podcast is there a movie you want to do a remake? Want like anyone to make a remake of, and why? Like, is it because it was a really bad movie, or because you would like to see it in like modern technology, or
Fucking
Isn't it-
Spider-Man.
Oh, damn it, Luke.
Because we need another bloody remake or another bloody origin story of goddamn Spider-Man. We haven't had enough of those.
Go
No.
on.
No, no, I do not want that.
What do you want?
I don't know, because any movies that I consider great and classic that I don't want them to redo.
That's what I'm trying to think of.
Maybe a film that could have done well, but they didn't do it.
You know, I wouldn't mind them redoing Aragon. I mean, they
Yes.
butchered that movie.
That's what's my answer, because I don't even consider the Aragon
That's the
movie
first thing that came to mind.
based
Sorry.
off the books. Like, it's called Aragon as the books, and there is a dragon in there, and there is a guy named Aragon in there, and a guy named Brom in there. But it's not the fucking books.
It's the theory.
It's like a complete and utter poop crap. And
See, I
just
don't.
wish
When they made the movie, I don't think the second books or any of the other books were out. So
No.
I don't think they knew if they were going to continue it or what. So I guess they tried to finish it in such a way that, like, there was, I guess, a resolution, and
Yeah.
but they just did it. I
Well,
reckon.
they did leave it. They did reference that they kept it both. They made a resolution, but at the same time they kept it open.
Yeah.
Because then the king, pulls down like the curtain or whatever, and then there's his dragon. And it's sort of like a
But
reference.
still, though, it's like it's like, oh, here's a great book. Let's make the worst movie ever out of it. Like, let's like remake everything and just shit all over the Bible that is Aragon.
Yeah.
No.
Those are
I
pretty
say
I
decent
would
books.
love
Yeah.
to see that remade like
I'd
today or in a few years with great technology and good director and something like that. Oh, Cam is holding up a picture of Aragon, the movie, on the cam. Fuck you!
Beautiful. That's actually inside the cover of. Is it the second book that's called Eldest?
Yes.
I don't think mine does.
No.
Mine does for some
No.
reason.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
the
check
eldest. Then it's Bristring. And
Brisinga.
then it's
Brisinga's the third one.
oh god, what's this fourth one called?
The fourth
My-
one is Inheritance.
Oh yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
Josh,
I
the
love this
knowledge
place.
guy.
They're on my shelf. I can see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Josh
You were
the-
right. Look.
Josh the reading
It
guy.
is.
See?
Holy shit! I never noticed that.
Burn it.
That was a crap movie anyway.
And from all the subsequent new copies of that book, and now it's now gone.
Yeah.
So
That movie does not exist anymore.
what movies would you guys like to see remakes of?
Legally Blonde.
Because
With
it was
me as the
icon.
blonde.
I'm sure you could pull that off, Luke.
Yeah,
I
you
look-
make a beautiful blonde Luke.
Looks damn good in pink.
Oh yeah, and high heels. You
Yeah,
can
my
see
high heels.
those heels.
Walking down the street going clickety clack.
Let's get your white girl impression.
My white girl impression.
He's
Yeah.
doing it right now.
Yes.
Sure, why not? Oh my
You can't
god,
turn it
Josh.
off.
I need something to say. Give me a moment.
Okay, meanwhile, guys, any serious suggestions at all?
I kind of want them to do a new Green Lantern
Oh yeah.
and not completely butcher it like they did with the Ryan Reynolds one.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it had a cool concept, but it was just. Meh.
Yeah.
That's all I could describe it as was meh.
I mean, I've watched it,
So-
but that's about it. I wouldn't rewatch it or anything like
No.
that. That's-
I watched it the first time and I thought, it was alright, I guess. But then
Yeah, it's just a movie.
I tried rewatching it and I just couldn't. The only part I rewatched was like the training scene, because I thought it was kind of cool. But apart from that,
I never
Really?
actually watched it because people said it was so bad.
What they did was it's one of those superhero films that are too comic booky,
hmm
not enough movie. Like they're trying to stay as close as they can towards the comic, but then not treating it as if it's a movie.
hmm
Mm.
Like it doesn't feel like they're real. The people in it are real people.
Oh no,
Like
that's
the the first Spider-Man film felt like that incredibly.
That first movie was just
Like,
all
wait,
of them was. I mean, I guess they were entertaining, but they weren't
I just watched it because I like Tobey Maguire.
really.
And not because of his
Why?
acting, just because I thought it was cute. I was like 14.
fuck
I
Tobey,
don't think I watched it since, so I can't really remember.
fuck Tobey Maguire for cattle prod.
I'd rather not, given the choice.
He ruined Spider-Man.
What about Andrew Garfield? Has he resurrected it for you?
he Andrew Garfield Spider-Man just sucks. Just
What?
in the way that he's like, they've got everything right apart from, yet again, he's this cool skateboarding photographer who's not a wimpy little kid or whatever, yet still everyone seems to hate him. Like, even before he gets, juiced up on the Venom or whatever, he's like
Gets
this.
juiced as a user.
Yeah, he's using spiders to beef.
Get swole.
But even before that, it's like, for some reason his classmates don't like him, but he's
Yeah.
like one of the most likable people in the world.
Yeah, I definitely got that. Although
Yeah.
you could argue that people are just assholes.
Yeah, they are.
No,
They
yes. Well, it's a very bleak place, like with just death and destruction. No happiness exists, or no quirky people that can bring joy to other people's lives. No, we're all just here to basically fuck and then murder and then die.
Oh my
That's a
god.
great outlook, Luke.
Look
I
at
wish I had that vision of the world as you.
Luke
Where
nailing
People,
Just
people
took
are
this
just
podcast to a different place.
people are just assholes.
To a
So
dark place.
whatever.
Wow.
And on that note, let's move on to the next question.
I say,
Who's next?
Do you want me to go next?
Yeah, I
Yes.
can shoot.
Okay.
Mine's kind of, I guess it can include movies as well. Like, what TV series or like movie trilogy or whatever did you instantly get addicted to? In the sense that once you'd watched like the first episode, you just wanted to watch them all, or once you'd watched the first film, you just wanted to watch them all. Even if they weren't out yet, you still wanted to know everything about that universe. Go!
Luke, you go first.
Oh, okay. Well, Firefly for a start.
I could see that coming.
No. 'Cause I'm gonna go in detail. The moment it hooked me, and the moment I decided I really want to finish watching this series, is in the first episode where spoilers, by the way, for this 2001 TV series. If you haven't watched yet, then maybe just maybe you shouldn't watch it if that's the case. But
What?
there's this moment in the
But you
first
should watch
episode where you should watch it. Where the character called I can never say it right. In name,
Kaylin?
Kaylee gets shot, and she's in the infirmary, and then the captain and the doctor are having a talk, and he says to him, Kaylee's dead, and then the doctor runs, and it's like a very slow motion dramatic shot. It's like
It's the same
running
scene
to
for
the
me.
infirmary, and then he opens the door, and then she's waving at him, and then
She's
the
all
doctor's
fine.
like, yeah, she's completely fine, and the doctor's like, that psychotic bastard, and then it cuts to the pilot's room, and they're all just sitting in there laughing to themselves, because obviously he's explained and they've seen it all.
yeah, and one of them
and
goes,
someone says,
that's psychotic.
Yeah.
it was the same
Yeah, that
thing
was
for me.
brilliant.
Like
I
that
love
was
that.
when I was like, God damn it, I love this show. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Am I the only one
I'd
who hasn't watched Firefly?
You should, Cam.
Yes.
Oh, no.
I actually rewatched it, but I watched
Yeah.
it the first time years ago, probably back in 07 or 08 or something. And
Just watched it before it was cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
You saw
It's
hipster
cool.
Josh.
It's cool.
But it was a happy accident. I didn't know what it was. My sister's hard drive had failed, and she dumped all her stuff on my computer, and I noticed it, so I
Damn, all
decided
that
to
porn
check it
is
out.
incredibly awkward.
And
Sorry.
mate, it's
Oh my god.
I don't like to overhype things, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, that's the Joss Whedon fans. Like, you get the Joss Whedon fan base, which I'm a part of, but not on the level that everything he touches is gold. Buffy Avengers.
Avengers.
Well, I wasn't too keen on Buffy.
Whoa.
No, me neither.
Not like.
So
But should I go?
Who's the
Yeah,
actress who
go for
plays
it.
Buffy?
Huh?
So-
I didn't mean to interrupt, but who's the actress
No.
who plays Buffy the Vampire?
I don't know
No.
her name, but I know what she looks like.
Is it Sarah Michelle Gellar?
Yes, that's the one.
I had a major crush on her in primary school. Fun fact. Just move on now.
She was in the Scooby Doo movie.
I had such a big crush on her.
She was Daphne, wasn't she?
I don't know if she's in the second one because I didn't see that one. But
Yeah, because she has that scene where she fights the wrestler, and it's just really awkward.
Sorry about
Okay, but the series I got really hooked on, like the first episode. There's two series. It's Sherlock.
that. Mm-hmm.
The short series, kind of the episodes are like movies. It's like 20 minutes in, or like so fast. It was just like, oh god, I love this show. This is awesome. This is everything. Was just like my kind of humor. I like the pace. I like the way it was filmed. I like the actors. Just everything. It was just awesome. And another one is it's a little animated show called Gravity Falls.
Damn, I thought you were going to say The Adventures of Rick and Morty.
Well, Rick and Morty are pretty fucking awesome as well. But I mean, Gravity Falls is just, I really want to know more about that universe. It's about like two twins that move out to their great uncle Stan in his mystery shack. Who's basically like a tourist trap with like jackalopes and shit, and like fake scary attractions. But then the boy, it's a boy and a girl who's twins, and the boy finds a book in the forest that contains like real mystery shit, and they go on all this adventure, and it's really cool, and I love it.
I heard that some people weren't a fan of that show.
I think it's great. Why wouldn't you like it? It's awesome.
No.
Because it's not like Scooby-Doo, like there's like, oh, it was just the groundskeeper, or like it was just the mayor of the town. It's like
was the
actual
groundskeeper wearing the
chick-
scary mask scaring people. Oh no, that's illegal. Let's arrest them and throw them in jail.
Damn you fucking kids. You're a bitchin' dog too.
You listen. You watched a very different version to me.
No, I
watched the
mean, Rick
censored
and
bit.
Morty comes second to that,
Sure.
after Gravity Falls, because that show is just fucking mental. I love it. Yes, that's mine.
Scrappy Doo would always fucking confuse me. Cause it was,
I hated Scrappy Doo.
yeah, because it was
I
like
don't know
Scooby-
why, I just hated him. He's just a
The
little
Scoop-
prick.
Cause Scooby was like, Reggie, and Scrappy's like speaking perfect English. Like, what are you trying to say, Scooby? But nobody questions him for his ability to talk.
Isn't he the main bad guy in the Scooby-Doo movie?
Yes, he is.
He's
I
in
never
like the suit of. He's in like the suit, isn't he? It's like a
He's-
mechanical suit that he uses.
That-
He's
the
controlling a
second one?
mechanical human.
Yeah.
No, that's the first one.
Oh, it's been years since I've seen the first one.
Also, I have a question. Does anybody remember the grey dog that Scooby would sometimes be hanging out with? And he'd have buck teeth and... No?
It kind of rings
Yeah.
a bell, but
Yeah, I can never remember
I mean,
that.
I could just be picturing it for the sake of picturing it, but it might have something.
Scooby-Doo grey dog. I'll find
That's
out.
his
it's
name.
Grey dog.
His actual
His name is just Grey Dog.
Grey dog is called. No, carry on.
No?
You don't know.
Oh,
that was quick.
I'll find it while Josh is answering.
His name is I don't know. So what did you want to say about I don't know?
I don't... No, nothing. I always remember that dog, but I could never remember its name. Like, which is
It's just
really
a
weird.
figment of your imagination.
Is-
Lou.
It's Scooby's country cousin, Scooby Dum. That's what it says.
What's his name?
Scooby Dum.
Scooby Dum.
Apparently.
What?
It's country cousin.
It says.
This is so... I don't even know what that is. Like, what level of stupid or, like, not funny.
It says.
Jeez.
The question
I mean,
is.
what-
Yeah, it's Scooby Dum. What?
Wasn't Scooby Doo a bit dumb to begin with? Why
No,
did they
it's-
need two dumb dogs?
Dumb as
Hey,
dicks.
hey, he solved mysteries, so you can shut
Oh,
up.
yeah.
How many mysteries have you solved?
Well, I
Come on,
solved the
Sherlock.
mystery of the hidden can of beans.
What?
Just
Yes,
go
there
with
was a
it.
can of beans that wasn't there, and then I found it. And it was there.
Just answer the
Whoa,
question,
massive
Josh.
detective Josh on the loose. Watch out! It's worse than Sherlock. No.
My one's probably pretty obvious, but Doctor Who.
Oh. Wait,
Oh.
where did you start?
I started with Eccleston.
Good choice.
I never watched that series.
It's
I
ver-
remember seeing it on TV, and I didn't catch on straight away. But when I did get around to it, I didn't stop after that. But by that point, I think Tennant had been there for a couple of years. So
Yeah, my sister showed me like 2 years ago, and I was like, ah, yeah, I was super tired, so I was like, I will watch more tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed now, and then I just stayed up all night, just continuing. I was like, I just really want to know how it continues. At least one more episode. So good.
I have a very important question.
Oh, is it about Scooby
And it's
Doo?
yes, it is.
It is?
is it about the
I
hidden
just
can of beans?
I just watched the clip now, based on Scooby Doo, and this is based on all cartoons, past and present. You know how stereotypes aren't okay anymore,
Yeah.
Yes.
like offensive stereotypes. How come hillbilly type stereotypes with they're dumb as heck? How come
Because
they're
they can't
still
afford a
allowed?
TV, so they can't see it.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I
Uh-huh.
think it is Luke that.
Well, we
the
just lost our hillbilly
stereotypes-
audience.
Luke,
Yeah. The South
the
just dropped.
We lost the whole South.
Luke, I think that
Yes,
the
all five of
stereotype is that when it's like something like race or like sexuality or something that you can't do anything about, it's kind of offensive. But it's like if it's, I'm not sure how being a hillbilly is something that you can't do anything about. It's really hard to explain, but like it's not as permanent
no.
as the skin of your color. Like
No, it's just what I mean is it's because of the accent. Like I feel as if some people would be offended if they had a southern accent, and then all of a sudden, every southern person is portrayed as this really dumb idiot type.
oh yeah, but
Well, I mean,
I don't know actually.
stereotypes are there for a reason, to be honest.
I know, but how come that's the one that's allowed and all the rest are not okay?
Well, I mean,
It's fucking
because
funny.
if you start making fun of like people who are Asian or like have a different color skin, then you're instantly called racist. Or if it's about a woman, then it's sexist. Everything nowadays is politically correct. You can't get away with anything now.
We only have hillbillies.
So I guess the one thing that they can get away with is hillbillies.
Yeah,
Because no one cares.
it's all we have. Don't take it away from us.
That makes it okay. Okay, see, I
Yeah,
understand now.
It's not
Everything
racist.
okay.
It's not feminist. Well, not feminist, but it's not
I
sexist.
completely forgot that hillbillies don't have feelings. Thank you, Josh. Thank you for reminding me.
Who the fuck identifies
Hey, haven't you played
hillbilly?
Grand Theft Auto?
Who the fuck is like, yeah, I'm a hillbilly, and I'm gonna be offended for people making fun of me. It's not like it's like a real culture because it's.
Oh, what do you mean there's not a real culture?
No, but it's not a culture that people. Oh
Burn
god.
down
Yeah.
the barn, kids. Get rid of the cows. Apparently, we're not English.
No,
Looks
I
like
mean
we
like,
can't
Billy,
go
stop
like the
pushing your
hillbillies
sister.
they
Billy, stop
portray,
pushing your
like
sister.
the
Getting out of here.
like who aims to become some guy on a rundown porch with like just a pair of pants and a gun in his hand.
It's because, but no, see, the difference is with hillbillies is that it's not, they don't become it, they are it, because, their parents don't teach them, and then they grow up that way, and then it spreads.
Oh, you should start a petition, Luke. You should, you should make some
Yes, we should, free
some
education.
hashtags
You're
and
right.
some.
Free education available to anyone, and anyone who's a hillbilly should not be a parent.
Wait, what? Should we just move on to the next question?
Yeah, okay. Josh, you're next.
Well, I thought this was interesting.
Well,
My original question was if you could be a Looney Tune character, which one could you be? But I'm willing to expand it if you might not be well versed in Looney Tunes. So whatever,
Okay.
if you could be any character, what would you be?
I'm back.
Any character
Hey.
in what?
Anything. A book, maybe, or a
Oh, dear
movie.
God, I would have needed like.
Wow.
hours to
C-
read
c-
that.
should I answer my own question while you're thinking about it?
Yeah, go for
About
it.
my TV show? Considering my
Yeah.
PC decided to go berserk for like 5 minutes.
I was vamping for you, Cam.
Like, the fan and the hard drive and everything just decided to spin at full speed.
Oh dear.
It sounded like it was about to take off, to be honest. But yeah,
That's scary. Have you ever been in a plane right
Cam's
next to the
computer
motor?
flew off.
but yeah, my
I remember.
Took to the south.
I was just gonna say. I remember being on a plane to Tamworth, which is 2 hours north of Sydney, and it was one of those small
and you got a
planes
plane
because
there?
it's only
Oh.
short distance. Yes, we have planes, Cam.
No, I mean you got a
You think
plane
this
for
is
2
Wales?
hours.
We don't ride on sheepback.
Oh wow.
Apparently Moa
Told
rode
you I was
in
saving
the
it.
sheep when she got to the airport.
What?
But
Yeah, I took a sheep bus, and then
Like
went
a
off
cat
at the
bus.
station. They were all sheeps.
the Barmobile.
About this
Sorry,
plane,
Luke.
Josh.
I've got so much to
But-
say about Australia, but I'm not
I
going.
was sitting. I was sitting on the window seat, and I was right next to like the propellers, or like the motor. And this guy was sitting next to me, talking to me the whole time. I had no idea what he was saying. I just, you know how you do that thing where someone's talking to you and you can't hear them, and you just sit there nodding.
Mm-hmm.
He could have been saying anything, and I was just going, "Yep, yeah."
You know,
yep,
I'm really
yeah,
depressed about my
yep,
life,
yep,
and I
yeah.
don't know where I'm going. I might just, sometimes I feel like just dropping this plane out the floor, out the sky, and then just crashing on the ground. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
I have a bomb.
you should
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Jeez.
I think I'm gonna
Dear.
detonate it in 5 seconds. Oh yeah, mate. Yeah, yep, yeah. Go for it. Yeah.
Okay, moving on from bombs.
Sorry, Cam.
My TV show would probably have to be Warehouse 13. I don't know if any of you seen Warehouse 13.
Actually,
No, I
I've
haven't.
seen a couple of episodes.
It's basically about like a team of, I think there's like 5 of them. It starts out with 3 of them and then they get new people. And they go around the world recovering artifacts that have sort of magical properties.
Ah, cool.
But they're like really cool ones. So like, one of them is Marilyn Monroe's brush, like a hairbrush. And whenever anybody uses it, it turns their hair blonde.
Huh.
Which is kind of useless. But then there's Edgar Allan Poe's pen and like a volume of his writing. And whatever the user, like whatever the person writes with that pen becomes a reality.
Ooh.
So
That's-
they go around and stop people getting artifacts like that and using them for sort of, I don't know, wrong.
I remember
thing.
walking in my dad quite a few times, and he'd be watching that
Yeah,
on the telly.
it's real cool.
Edgar
And then they
Allan
store
Poe.
it in Warehouse 13. Surprise, surprise.
Really?
And there's
No
also
way.
there's also an American football that they just throw, and like they'll throw it at the start of episode 1, and then 3 episodes later they'll come back and the ball will just be returning, and it's because apparently that ball does a full lap of the earth and then comes
Holy
back to them. And then they just constantly throughout the series they just throw the ball, and then 3 episodes later they come back and they'll catch it, and it has no purpose at all. Or it does at the end of one of the seasons, it has a purpose, but up until that point you're just like, what are they doing there? Why are they throwing a ball? What's the idea behind that? It's really cool show. I watched the first season one evening when I decided to stay up till like 3 AM watching it. I had work the next day, but I must watch it. So I watched like 20 episodes in a row.
Edgar Allan Poe. Just gotta say, he was raving mad.
Boo!
Yeah.
Next question.
Get it, Josh?
I got it. Yep. Yeah, I got it. Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
wasted on you
Yep,
people.
yeah, mate.
I'm
Yeah.
out.
Yep. Yeah.
You're wasted on it.
Oh, jeez, man. I know my answer to Josh's question now, at least.
Go.
Yeah. It's from Gravity Falls, because that universe seems fucking awesome. And it's the second main character, Mabel Pines, one of the twins, because she has this awesome attitude, and she's like so happy, and she gets to go on this crazy adventure with her like with her pig and her brother, and it's just
With a pig.
I just love her so much. She's just amazing.
Does the pig fly?
In one episode it does, yes. It's a little
Oh, well.
waddles.
Pigs do fly.
Yeah, can
No,
confirm.
but it's just, I would just love to be her. Or like just be in that universe, that place. It just seems amazing. So yeah, Mabel Pines. Amazing character.
With her pig.
With a
Yes,
flying
waddles. With little waddles.
pig. There's so many characters I want to be.
I wouldn't
I
mind
mean,
being
you'd
Guybrush
want to be
Threepwood.
like anyone, like the Doctor or something, but
I'm trying to think of something.
Yeah, but that's still obvious. I could say
yeah,
Doc.
'cause everybody wants to be the Doctor. Go anywhere.
K9. I want to be the little robot dog.
Yes. Or his companion. Ooh.
There's no computer.
I
That's
don't,
not.
I don't know who I want to be.
Cam is having an identity.
Well,
crisis.
actually, you don't have to be anyone. You are Super Cam.
I am. That is true. I am Supercam, but that's not real. That's just in my head.
You can
Oh,
always
Cam.
be Cam.
It's not real. I kind of want to say Wally because I think he's cool, but then he's also completely shit. Throughout the whole movie, all Eve does is shouts at him, so I don't want to be Wally.
Wally.
I mean, is that any different to you and Mo?
Not really, no. I mean, it would work out, but I like to think I'm a bit more intelligent than Wally. He's stupid. He's so dumb.
But he's adorable.
He is adorable, but
And
he's
got
so
you
dumb.
to look after him.
He's just a complete.
I always wonder what the limit is and what adorableness will get you past. I mean, like, because in Wally,
yeah.
he adorably, clumsily saw his way to save the Earth. I mean, like, he forgets to do the letters. Oh, it's okay because he's adorably dumb.
Mhm.
Oh, well, maybe we shouldn't let him do that surgery. Oh no, he seems to know what he's doing. Accidentally cuts through the person's leg.
Oh, it's alright.
You
He
little
didn't know
scamp.
any better, little scam.
Yeah.
It's like,
He's just
oh,
a
but it's
stupid
Wally. We're
guy.
gonna let him. He's gonna have to perform the open heart surgery. So cute. I bet he can do it.
Oh,
He's a robot
fails,
after all.
man.
No, the patient's bleeding to death. Oh, you little.
Rascal.
I know who I
Did
want
it
to be.
again.
Who do you want to be?
I want to be Pikachu.
What?
I want to be Pikachu.
You unevolved prick.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa, what? Call me
I was
an
just
unevolved prick.
Never mind.
Was that an
Pikachu's
insult
awesome.
to Pikachu or Cam?
I'd take it personally.
No, Cam, I'm sorry. It was
What did you- What did
Cam,
you
can you
say?
just climb out of your tree for 1 second?
I said I wanted to be Pikachu. And apparently that's not.
Wait, what
No,
did
it's
Mama
from
say
the
though?
it's from the Venusaur.
Moa called me
It
an
says you
unevolved
evolved
prick.
And I did a joke of unevolved pig, but okay, never mind. I'm just gonna hide my
No, I just think Pig is just cool because he just doesn't give a shit. Like, he's so stubborn. And like, Ash is like, oh, get in the ball. He's like, nah, not doing it. And then Ash just follows along with him. So I want to be that. It's like a cat. I want to be Pikachu.
Hey, that's not a bad comparison.
But
Pikachu is a cat.
he is a cat. He's just an asshole. No,
Cats are awesome.
if I don't be Pikachu, I want to be Ash. Gotta get all them Pokemon.
Gotta get you.
Who do you want to be, Luke?
Somebody that drinks himself to death.
So, Luke,
What?
Well, what the? Luke?
Dear Lord,
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm good, I'm fine, I'm golden. I'm jazzy.
Are you sure? Are you Jazzy Jeff?
Yeah. Just,
But
I don't know.
after that answer,
I want to be a character that lives wild and goes out in a badass way. Like, oh dear.
Wolverine.
Wolverine doesn't die though.
He does,
Yeah.
just repeatedly. You can pretend.
I mean, he's going to die.
You
so-
can pretend. You
That's
should
gonna
be. You
suck.
should be a Aang from Avatar. He dies, but he's also a badass while he's alive.
Yeah.
Oh, spoilers, by the way.
Yeah, but you know,
A bit late for that, but
he
spoilers.
doesn't get to drink and live it up.
He does after he's just like.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't stop being the Avatar after he saves the world. He
Well,
just
no,
continues to be the Avatar.
But he can be a drunk version of the Avatar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could be the
fucking-
drunken avatar.
Ooh,
You're like super awesome.
Or
throwing
you
wind
could
everywhere.
you could be
Like just flailing his arms around, scratching noises.
you,
It's flailing.
I don't know who could you be?
Look, don't drown.
What is a drunk character? Like, are there drunk characters in
I
Barney.
want to
this?
be Barney. I want to be
Barney.
Barney. No, I want to be.
Barney is in. Wait.
Simpsons.
Oh, I was thinking of Barney. Is it Barney the big purple dinosaur? Is that Barney?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was thinking you
Just
watched.
imagine him drunk.
Is Australia Barney different
He had-
to
he had-
English Barney?
He had a very dark life, Cam. Whenever the kids would go, he'd like scroll over to the kitchen and be like, start drinking and being like, oh.
I like to
Stay
think the
here.
guy under
Stay
that costume was probably hammered during most of the filming because he's stumbling all over the place. You watch Barney the dinosaur, he does not walk in a straight line.
I would not blame him. I mean, no.
Come on, Luke, who do you want to be?
Yeah, I want to be a
Kentucky
drunk,
Steadily.
alcoholic Barney the dinosaur. Just,
Fair enough. Somebody needs to draw that. We need to. I'm going to Photoshop.
just like he's like my rota being wake up, entertain kids, drink, go to sleep. But one day I just mix up the rota, like wake up, drink, entertain kids, and being like, yeah, you fucking kids, how dare you every day with this shit. I wake up, I entertain you, drink, masturbate, and then go to sleep.
Oh, my
It's
word.
not the way of the dinosaur. My life is so off track. My wife has left me, and my kids don't even call me dad anymore.
Oh my god.
Ever since they were hatchlings, I've loved those children.
Oh dear lord. You would make a perfect drunk Barney the dinosaur.
That's your job for the future, Luke. You can do that.
I love you. They don't love me. I will not die happily.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Move on quickly. This is going somewhere we don't want it to go. Quick,
I think it's already there.
quick.
Josh, who would you be?
I'd like to be Guybrush Threepwood.
Who?
A mighty pirate. Guybrush. Monkey Island? No.
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 It's a great
No.
game series. I love
you.
Monkey
I
Island.
got your back, Josh, don't worry.
Okay,
That was probably like the first PC game I ever played.
I
That was actually a game other than pinball or paint.
Paint.
I never.
Everybody on Paint used to draw loads of like wiggly lines all over it and then use the fill-in thing with different
Yeah.
colours.
And you were
then
like, I'm
create
making art.
a masterpiece
Get really
of that.
intense about it.
Hey, check this out. So many lines.
That was abstract at its finest.
Yeah, modern art.
Modern. Right there. Go on,
I
Luke.
remember going to
Oh, sorry.
an art museum for school, and there was this one of the blokes in the group. It was for visual arts. We were looking at this artwork, and it was basically a white piece of board, and on top of that piece of board was different coloured, different sizes of wood just stuck onto it.
Mm-hmm.
And he looked and he goes, "They call that art? It's a piece of crap." And the teacher was right behind him, and she goes, "You don't have any respect for art. You don't know what art is." She just went off at him.
Yeah, some people get really intense about their art. It's like,
He's like, 5-year-old could have done that.
actually, there's a story just really quick. It was an artist, like a really famous. I forget his name, but he made this show with all his paintings. But then he let his 5-year-old girl paint and hang it at his vernissage. And like everybody who was watching was like, this is like revolutionary. This is so awesome. This is like the best thing ever. Like this is worth millions. And he's like, yeah, my 5-year-old drew that. And they were like, this is crap. This is just utter crap. This is worth it. Like what the
I don't know.
fuck, people.
I don't understand the big deal with that Andy Warhol's can of soup, is it? Why is that so famous? It's just a can
Andy
of
Warhol.
soup. I could kind of paint that.
Yeah, all you need is a name, and then you can like plate your shit in gold. And an artist
How?
actually did that. He got himself a good name, a lot of art, and then he just like plated it in gold and made diamond flies, and it sold like millions.
I like to just think he's just got like a bag of shit and taking it to someone and went, please, gold now. How much will it cost to get this in gold?
It's gotta be great make for him. It's fucking crazy how the artwork works.
Wait, what's your name? Oh, that's fine, I'll do it for you.
It's definitely just search gold-plated shit.
I'm not searching that. I'm not.
I can,
I'm sure there's something.
but yeah, like,
Do
I
you
can
want-
imagine there'd be something.
There's always something. If you can think of
Oh,
it, it's
isn't
there.
yes,
Yeah, pretty much.
but a lot of things. Don't underestimate the internet.
Lucas,
The internet has a vast imagination.
do you want to tell us your mystery question?
Oh, my mystery question. Okay, what would your porn star name be?
Oh my god. Wait, how Jesus.
I've never even thought about that. Look,
Um,
what?
how
What
not?
even?
How do we even
What?
come up with that?
Well, it's easy. You take something from your name and something from your personality.
I've got mine. Sorry.
Or the most common way to do it is the month you were born, and then the last place you lived, the name of the street of the last place you lived.
So June Parkveien?
It probably works better to the English audience if you say it in
Yeah.
English.
Wait, but the last street.
So June Parkway? No,
Part of here.
no.
No, that is,
Well, you could.
you actually gave me mine earlier, Luke.
What did I?
The Yorkshire pudding.
Oh yeah.
There you go. No. What kind of question is that? What?
What?
I mean, it's.
Okay, all right.
What would yours
guys,
be, Luke?
you guys think of yours, and my friends gave me my porn star name because I was sitting in. We were in McDonald's once, and we were just sitting there eating our food, and then my friend Dylan, he just looks at me in the eyes and says, "You know what your porn star name would be, Luke?"
Luke just dropped. Are you kidding me?
Oh no!
I can see him talking.
He
No,
dropped mid-story.
no,
I was entrenched.
Luke!
I
no.
was hanging
Yours-
on every word.
Luke, you
Yours-
just
Oh, he's back.
dropped,
would,
by the way.
yours would be cut the fuck out. God damn it. No, yeah. So
Okay,
he looks,
you're at Macca's.
yeah, at Mackie D's, and Dylan turns to me, looks me in the eye, and says, just randomly out of the blue, "Luke, do you know what your porn star name would be?" I said, I was like, "What? Okay, what would it be?" And he goes, "Your porn star name would be Luke John Schlong."
Oh, you told me about that one.
And
Don't
And-
slow.
over time, it's evolved to Lucas Sloppy Seconds John Schlong.
Oh dear God.
Name. Apparently.
I want mine to be Long John Silver.
It has to be based on your name, Josh.
But my middle name's John.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
All right, never mind.
I can't even think in those. Like, wait,
What's your last name?
Forslind.
My last name.
Yeah.
McMahon.
So,
McMahon. I mean, you could say Big Mac.
that's actually pretty good. Josh Big Mac.
What the hell is this?
Josh McD. Emphasis on the D.
Okay, I just put my name into a porn star
Josh
name generator.
McD in your penis.
What is it?
I can't even say it. This is what came back from a porn star name generator.
Professional Valskiron.
I have
What?
no idea how it got that from my name.
Veccheholvravskiron.
Yes,
He
that
can
one
he
right
secretly Jewish?
Nope.
It's like a mix between German and
Polish?
yeah, like something Russian or
Yeah, no,
Polish.
I'm 100% Yorkshire.
Jaholowski.
Maybe a little bit Scottish.
Yours would be Sir Comes-a-Lot Cam.
What?
Hemsler.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Money.
Yeah, that one.
My name would apparently Lady Ass Plodder.
No, yours wouldn't be that. Yours would be Moa Levin Forswind.
McLevin. McLevin.
More loving for you.
Moa Lovin' for you.
Ah, I never even got it. That's fucking brilliant.
That is such a weird.
Or like mower is like lawnmower, right?
Right.
And then it'd be like your ass is grass, and I'm gonna mow it.
No.
Whoa.
Actually, I kind of like
That
that.
could be taken a whole different direction.
No.
Definitely have options of that.
You have a
mate.
hairy ass. Mower's here to help.
Oh my.
I could dive into so many weird fetishes with like waxing and shit. With my tiny lawnmowers.
Okay.
I'm never
Pull it
gonna
out
be
with
able to
teeth.
say lawnmower again.
All I imagine now is that mowers just trying to find some use for a tiny lawnmower. It's like she's got so many. She's got on the table and she's just moving them. Going, got to find some use for these.
It reminds me of that scene from Home Alone, where one of the traps is he ends up in the basement or something, and that those old lawnmowers that you push and it has the turny
Oh.
things,
Oh yeah.
and it comes down and goes straight over his head,
Yeah.
and he has that pattern in his hair.
I bet that's someone's fetish though. I could work with that. Just kidding.
Luke's face.
Yeah, he's just like he looks so
He's just like, no.
distraught right
Why
now.
did I ask this question? I regret everything.
No. I'm trying so hard to think of one for Josh. I just can't.
What?
But did we not? Did we not?
Mickey D was terrible.
McD was your one.
Yeah, I know. That's why. Yeah, it was terrible.
Right, so it's got to incorporate the name.
I'm just terrible with like names and
Uh.
puns and sexual things all in once. Like, I'd think I wasn't, but I am really terrible at it.
Look, you need to give us more time. Maybe if we come up with one while I'm editing, like in the process of between now and editing, I'll just put it all on the screen.
Josh likes it down under McMahon. No.
But I mean, what? That could be
You
just
know.
for anyone. You could put that for everyone.
Yeah, but he's Australian, so that's the down under part, and then the innuendo is the fellatio part.
I don't really know.
It's a stretch. It's a little bit of a stretch. A bit like
It's just
lawnmower.
first pressing
Fine
question.
then, Josh
It's like-
Kangaroo Dick McMahon.
Toughest penis around.
Dear Lord.
I can't think of something.
Would you like to hop into bed with me?
Mind if you slither in? You should put that if it's slither in.
I'd rather rodont. It's funny because they're actually marsupials, I think. Are they?
I don't get it.
What?
Kangaroos, marsupials, are they marsupials or rodents?
Yeah, I think they are actually. They're a
Damn,
type.
You should know this.
doesn't work.
For Australia, you need to know everything about the
Yes,
kangaroo.
but I mean, there's so many things.
Yeah, I know. I've just seen in Australia that
Yes, I'm pretty sure they
described as giant rodents.
Yeah, they're actually a pest over here.
Really?
Oh, well,
They're like rabbits. There's just so many of them.
You can't say over here because there's nowhere else where they exist. My God, damn those Welsh
Exactly, over
kangaroos!
here, they're a pest.
Those Welsh.
Welsh kangaroos. And I mean,
they're called
I
sheep.
bet you have some at the zoo. I mean, we have kangaroos in zoos.
I'm sorry, Luke.
Hey,
No,
Josh,
you're not.
Great
You're
Great
not sorry.
No, I'm not.
Great Australians have planes and everything, but you know, I thought no one was allowed out of the country for a reason.
Well,
Prison bitch.
Like,
Just a prison bitch.
Yes.
it was such a great place. We wouldn't go back to England anyway.
No, I don't.
No. Your blistering,
Come to
And-
Yorkshire.
your deadly deserts. Wherever would you want to come back? To Great Farmland.
Well, it's like an extreme training camp. I mean, if you can survive Australia, you can survive anything.
Really?
Good
Yes.
luck in Ukraine.
Yeah. Well, send you to the
Wow.
Arctic for complete.
Go
You know,
play North Korea a
they didn't have
visit.
enough training.
because 7. What was it? What was the temperature again that you were apparently freezing at?
It was freezing at like 40.
It was 4 degrees the other
What?
day.
No, but that time when you were shivering, it was like 14.
Yeah,
It was
so we'll,
7.
we'll
But
send
the
you.
14-degree day was like really windy outside.
I mean,
We'll send you to the
Are you
Arctic.
fucking kidding me? That's why we take off our
Look,
when it's 40 degrees,
Yeah.
we take our jackets off
uh-huh.
and go around in like sweatshirts. That's what we do.
yes, but Luke
You
was
fucking-
complaining about it being hot in Wales. It's
No,
like
I wasn't
really-
complaining about it being hot. I was complaining about it being heavy.
Heavy.
Hot and heavy.
Yeah, the air felt
Hey.
reminds me of Futurama.
I haven't watched Futurama for so long. Is it still going or has it ended yet?
I have no idea.
Um,
It feels
and
like those shows just goes on.
Just keep going.
And over to the west, it's going to be wet and hot because that's where my girlfriend lives. Oh yeah.
But Luke, you're single.
Oh.
Oh!
Luke's face then. He just
I'm sorry,
Change to
dude.
excitement.
Just-
That's a podcast.
cut him,
Bye,
son.
everybody.
Steve.
No, sorry.
Oh, he just left.
There.
No,
He just
Luke.
made Luke leave.
Oh, I feel so terrible.
Well, we're not ending. We'll keep
Sorry.
going. We'll get him back. Luke.
Oh, yeah. Good, here you go. It's coming back. Oh, I feel horrible now. That was so mean.
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
That was
It's alright,
brilliant.
Luke.
I'm sorry.
I'm a mean person.
Bachelors.
Luke, I'm going to be single until I die of alcohol poisoning. Johnson back here in the podcast.
No, Luke. No, you're not. Believe in
Like
the
a
dreams
big
and
wet
hopes
site
of
next to the
love.
when they come in to examine the body.
I'll just etch
Just
into my.
tissues scattered everywhere.
I'll just etch into my skin. No one was here. 2014.
Oh God,
Jeez. Luke, you're
that's so
just
sad.
killing the mood.
I mean, you can always tie a belt around your neck.
Oh my
I
god.
think that does wonders.
Wait,
do, it
what?
around, do it around my junk. Make it look like it was a fatal wanking accident.
Like that's not embarrassing enough.
How does that even work? In fact, no, I don't want to know how that works.
I
Wrong
could
question
explain
to
you, but I
ask.
don't think it should.
No, I don't want to know how that works.
Oh, should we wrap up?
Alright, well, that's the
this
podcast.
sad-
I mean, I guess so, on that weird note. These podcasts always end on a weird note.
It should
long
just
have
be
we been
expected
going
by
for?
now.
It's just. It started with you, Luke, when you asked about porn star names. It's your fault, Luke. You suck.
Yeah, let's blame Luke. The guy's already down. You know,
Really, it really
laying on the
wasn't
floor.
Barney, the alcoholic depressed dinosaur. That was kind of maybe Luke's in a weird mood tonight.
No, we're just going to call this podcast Blame Luke.
I wanted it to be
Blame Barney.
I wanted the podcast title to be called Barney's Downward Spiral, but okay.
I don't know. We'll see when I upload it.
But yeah, should we? Is that enough for now? Is that enough weird shit for now?
Yeah, I think everybody's
How
got there. I think
How
that's
long
all.
have we been going for?
Like an hour.
Yeah, well, that's good enough. Let's not focus on how long we've been going for.
I was
It's-
just curious. I wasn't
it's
wondering.
the
Are you
fourth.
fucking curious? But you're-
Just
I know,
cut,
screwed.
cut.
Bye, guys.
you're going to have words after this, Josh.
Luke.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, what?
Bye.
Oh, no, wait, what?
Bye.
Bye.
Damn it! I nearly ended the call.